Good afternoon. My name is Julio Garcia, and today's date is 11/26 of 2021. And today I will be showing Circuit 10 for an attempt of a grade letter A of the Arduino projects. Today I'm going to show you a motor being controlled by a temperature sensor. Usually in computers or in other stuff like that overheats, we have a green light indicator which shows us that the temperature is good, and if at any point the temperature goes bad, we have a red light indicator to tell us that the heat is way too much, and at that point we have a fan that is turned on to cool off the system. That is pretty much what we're going to replicate here. So our temperature pin is pin A0. Our LED, green LED, is set to pin 2. Our red LED is set to pin 3. And our motor pin is set to pin 8. And here we have our get voltage. This just pretty much reads the voltage of the sensor. And this multiplication here sets it to Celsius. As we scroll down, we have our serial begin at 9600 with 4 different pin modes, one being the input, the temperature sensor, and then the motor pin, the LEDs in outputs. Scrolling down, we see our void loop. Under the float temperature, we have the get voltage, which we declared earlier. Temperature is equal to temperature minus 0.5 times 100. This just allows us to read in Fahrenheit, as we see over here. The serial print temperature, serial print line, new line, in Fahrenheit. Same thing. That's all we're seeing over here. Scrolling down further, if the temperature is less than 76, then our LED green light is set to high. Our LED red light is set to low. Our motor pin is set to low. That turns it off. If our temperature is greater than 76, our LED green light is set to low, and our LED red light is set to high, and our motor pin is set to high. This turns it on. So let's check out the setup. Down here, we can see our setup. We have our 2 LEDs with our resistors connected to pins 2 and 3. We have our motor. We have a battery. I'll explain that in a bit. Our motor is connected to a transistor here. This transistor is connected to a 2.2K resistor, and that's connected to pin 8 over here. Going back, the transistor is also connected to this diode here via this third leg. This diode is connected to power and to the motor right here, as we can see. And then our temperature sensor is over here on this corner connected to pin A0. Now, the reason we have this battery is because if we connect power from this side to this side, then the sensor is going to read that power and then start outputting it, and the sensor will increase in value rather than decreasing, and the motor will stay on forever. So this particular setup is so that the motor has its own power value, but it's still receiving signals from the board itself. So as we increase the heat on the temperature sensor, we are going to see here, change to red light, and the motor turns on. You can hear it. You can see it spinning. We release it. Temperature is going to go down. It takes a little bit of time to cool off. Set to green, motor goes off. All right. Anytime that it overheats, red light, motor turns on, and we can see the values: 75, 76, 75. We go up to 76, 77, it turns on. Anything below that, 75, 75 and lower, it turns off. And yes, that'll be it for Circuit 10, attempt for grade letter A. Thank you very much for watching.